Well, welcome to a very special edition of Hitmen TV. I have, I guess, a new guest, Ron Hextall, joining me from the Philadelphia Flyers. Now, Ron, the Hitmen have two prospects on the team. You actually have a former Hitman on the team in Ryan White as well. But with Radel Fazleev and Travis Sanheim, I want to get your opinion on just overall what you like about those two players.
Well, I think starting with Radel, he plays the game the right way. He doesn't cheat the game. He does all the little things well. He's extremely committed to playing the game of hockey, doing everything he has to do to become a better player. And we really like his attitude, his work ethic, and he's got a real nice package.
What about Travis Sanheim? What do you like about him? Because he really surprised everyone in his draft year. Started out really slow, and then all of a sudden when that January time frame hit, he just blew things up.
Yeah. Well, he surprised us too. We were one of 30 teams probably surprised. I think what we like about Travis, he's an elite skater. He's very good with the puck. He sees the ice well. He's a real good offensive weapon. You know, defensively, I would say he's good. I think there's room for improvement there, like every young player. But we really like his skill level, the way the game's played now with speed. He really, his feet translate well to the NHL. And again, there's a kid that's really hungry to play hockey, and he's done everything we've asked him to do to become a good pro.
Now, a little, I guess, tidbit for the fans behind the scenes. It seems that Philadelphia is very invested in their prospects in terms of having someone from player development at the Saddledome a lot for these guys for their home games. Why is it so important to the organization to invest like that in your prospects?
Well, it's important. I mean, that's our future. I mean, we value our prospects, and I think the thing that, you know, in a nutshell, I would say we're trying to have young kids become pros at an earlier age. So rather than wait till they turn pro, kind of start trying to teach them how to be pros. And one thing we got with the Hitmen, they got a great coaching staff. I'm very familiar with Joel Otto. I play them way back, and they do a great job with them. But I think the little bit of insight that we can give them into the pro game, track where their games are at, hold them accountable a little bit. We certainly don't cross the line where they're the Calgary Hitmen players right now, and you know, they got coaches and everything else. But we feel like our guys add a little bit just in the process of helping the kids grow up and trying to improve their skill level as well.
When you're talking about tracking the players, what kind of reports do you receive back about the players mid-season in a junior hockey season, I guess?
Well, we get a lot of reports, as you mentioned. Our guys are here a lot. Mark Gregg is our Western scout. He's out here a lot as well. So we get a lot of reports, and everything this year has been positive. So we're excited about both guys.
How often do you actually want to kind of, not step in, like you said, you obviously still want the Hitman program to be the Hitman program, but how often would you like to just kind of make a suggestion yourself for these two players?
Well, I think anything that the Hitmen are doing, just the fact that we can reinforce it means a lot. So it obviously it gives their coaches credibility, but again, it's their player, and I always tell our guys, do not ever go over that line. They're property of the Hitmen right now. We want to help and we want to be an influence on them, but we don't want to cross that line. So again, we're very comfortable with the situation they're in. They're getting lots of minutes. They're both playing well, and we're extremely excited about their development.
We obviously can only see what happens here at the Saddledome with the Hitmen. The WHL is such a huge producer for the entire NHL for players. How many other scouts and player development guys do you have, I guess, across the CHL for all these various prospects? Is it team specific or is it player specific?
Well, it's really player specific. It's draft specific. Like our development guys go out to see all our prospects, and then we've got a Western area scout, but then we have scouts that cross over, so the crossover guys would see the Hitmen. So we've got a number of guys. We probably have a half a dozen guys that cross over and see Calgary.
Well, it's incredibly interesting to get a little insight of, I guess, the Philadelphia Flyer take on the Calgary Hitmen program. I really appreciate your time. Thanks a lot for this.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.